You are here to work on you. Forget about other people for a minute. Forget about dating. Forget about relationships. What do you want? What are you here for? Who are you? If that's not clear, that's what you need to be working on. Take this time to get your ish together in all the areas of your life. So many people want to skip the uncomfortable period of time to get to the results, but it's in this period of time where you really build yourself and the person you are supposed to be. There is a reason why you are alone right now. This is a time for you to build yourself. This is a special time in your life where you are being called to ground in who you are, in your identity, and build your identity. In this moment of your life, you get to clear away all attachments that do not serve you. So the old stories, old attachments, old relationships that do not serve your highest timeline are being released from your life. If you are asking the universe to bring you closer to your soul family, if you are asking the universe for a healthy relationship, for something new, for deep connections, then there is a time where you are going to be alone for a while. There's nothing wrong with you. It's exactly what needs to be happening in order for that which needs to be released to get out of your life for the new to come. There is a good reason why you are alone or you feel alone right now. But before I get into how to deal with this period of time of your life, I want to make something very clear. And it is that you are never alone. Even if you feel like you're alone, it's just an illusion, because you are part of an ecosystem. You are part of nature. You're a part of this universe. So your body, for example, is functioning at a rhythm that is in accordance with the universe. So feeling alone, feeling lonely, it's an illusion of separation in the mind, because you're never alone. You're surrounded by so much. There is life happening around you and with you all the time. Feeling like you're separated from everything and everyone is an illusion, again, of separation that doesn't exist. If you feel like there is no humans you can connect to at this point in time, perhaps in your environment there are no human beings you can connect to at a spiritual level or at the level of depth you would like to connect to them. But there are for sure humans in this planet who are vibrating at the same frequency as you, and you can find them. And in this area of technology, you have internet and you can figure out how to find your soul tribe. People are out there wanting to meet you. So this is the thing. We are never alone. You have your soul, your heart with you, your spirit guides, you have God, you have the universe, you have an entire collective of human beings who are also doing and feeling the same things. So we're not alone. It's just a question of finding each other and returning back home with each other. So in this time of transition between old relationships and old patterns that do not serve you, and new patterns and new relationships that you want to have, but perhaps they're not familiar to you yet. You haven't experienced what it is to have a healthy relationship or a deeper connection, or to simply build different dynamics with people, not based on people pleasing, not based on what insecurities you were having before. As you're clearing out your own shadows and allowing yourself to live life through a different perspective, then things are going to be rearranged for you. And there is nothing wrong with being alone for a moment. It's actually necessary. And I'm going to explain to you why the best I can, and how you can deal with this period of life that is immensely necessary. You right now are in the middle of a transition. What was before is no longer going to be in the future. And in this present moment, you can find yourself in this time of uncertainty regarding your relationships or other areas in your life. Why is this necessary? Because you don't want to build the same dynamics. So some things have to go, and you need to become aware of that. When there is a new season coming, the old one has to go. It has to leave. So many people will leave your life and many people will enter. It's like the doors of your life are open, people entering and going. So this is the thing. Instead of focusing on other people, what you need to do is bring your energy back to yourself. Bring everything back to you. Not in an egoistic way, but in a way that you are whole and complete by yourself. That your system is working by itself. You don't need anything external or anyone in the external world to feel like you have value, to feel like you're good enough, to be validated. The incredible thing that's happening in this period of alone time is that you are building yourself, your identity. So take this precious time as it is. It's a gift for you to go inwards. The result of that will be that your relationships will be so much better, because the relationships you have with others are based on your relationship with yourself. So this is a time to build a great relationship with yourself. As I always say, you are the only person that will be there for you for the rest of your life. It's you and yourself. So the better connection you have with yourself, with your purpose, with your mission, with your system, the more your life will make sense and the more your relationships will become deeper and more fulfilling. Take this time to reorganize your life. Take this time to get your ish together in all the areas of your life. The more important thing you can do in this period of time is to ground yourself in your identity. Become a solid person from the inside. This is the only way that nothing can disturb you, nothing can affect you. You are here to work on you. Forget about other people for a minute. Forget about dating. Forget about relationships. What do you want? What are you here for? Who are you? If that's not clear, that's what you need to be working on. So many people want to skip the uncomfortable period of time to get to the results, but it's in this period of time where you really build yourself and the person you are supposed to be. That the future self that you are imagining is happening right now. What is she doing? How is she behaving? Things are not going to happen magically. You're not going to wake up one day and be transformed into the ideal version of yourself. No, what happens is every single day you make decisions. You make decisions about what you eat, about what you consume, about at what time you go to sleep, about who you talk to, who you surround yourself with, what types of podcasts you listen to. You make choices every single day. So this is about what choices are you making that are aligned to the version of you that you're supposed to become. You are going to become her by doing those things. We live in a physical world where we need to take physical actions. We can't think ourselves into becoming the new versions of ourselves. You can have an idea, you can imagine, you can visualize, but it's not until you do the actions and you make it happen physically that you show the universe, okay, I am ready, this is who I am now, this is part of my identity, that things start to move. Things are going to start to move when you start to move. So perhaps this alone time is the greatest gift for you to understand who you are, to be grounded in that identity, to be solid rock, and to focus on you, on your path as an individual person, because people are going at their own rhythm. You can't force people to come with you. You can only go as far as you can go, and then people will come with you if they are meant to, if they want to, if it's in their path as well. So the best thing you can do is focus all your energy, all your time on yourself and build that strong, solid, grounded identity. In this period of time, you can take care of yourself. You can take care of your body. How are you nourishing yourself? Are you paying attention to what you're eating? Are you exercising? Are you taking care of your body so that it can release all these emotions and all these pent up energy that's going on? How are you releasing that? Are you stretching? Are you doing some sort of exercise? Take care of yourself. This is the moment where you learn what it truly is to take care of yourself. How are you going to take care of others if you can't take care of yourself? You come first always. This is why in planes you have to put your life vest on before you put it on someone else, because you come first. This is a sacred time. Honor it as a sacred time of your life. You will remember this time of growth, of immense growth. Perhaps you are planting the seed right now for what you're going to become. But the seed needs to be planted, it needs to be watered, it needs to have the right conditions. So you're building the right conditions for yourself right now. Can you see that? Can you see how this hard work is going to pay off later? Can you see how the tree and the fruits are going to come in the near future? And now you're this seed that needs to be watered and nurtured. So this is such a sacred time. Honor it as such. Make sure that you have your rituals that you do for yourself. Perhaps you have a skincare ritual every single night, or a sleep time ritual, or a morning ritual, or a journaling ritual. Whatever it is, this is your moment to build your own systems to be okay, to be healthy, to function in this society. Perhaps all this space that there is right now in your life, all this space, you need to take up all that space. That space is for you to create the routines and the rituals that are going to allow you to function as the person that you want to be. Because think about it, when a relationship is going to come into your life, or when your social life will be a little bit more full, you have to find that balance, to find time for yourself to do all these things. So right now is the moment that you build all those habits. So whatever goal you have, whether it is going to the gym or writing a book or journaling more, whatever goal, personal goal you have or you have been wanting to achieve for a long time, this is your time. Think about it. You have space now. You have space now. You don't have to fill up this empty space with people or with distractions. That is not what you're meant to be doing. You are meant to be focusing on yourself. You're meant to be treating this space as sacred. Perhaps you're on your own because you have to learn to be on your own. You have to learn some sense of responsibility. In what areas of your life do you need to take more responsibility? Is it in your finances? Is it in your emotions? Perhaps it's a lot. And as I told you at the beginning of this video, you are never alone. If you ever need help, you can ask for it. It is your birthright. Your needs deserve to be met. If you're going through a huge transition, a rough patch, a transformational time in your life, reach out for help. Reach out for help. You can find a therapist in your area. There's a link below in my description box. It's not sponsored. It's what I use to personally find my therapist. If you feel the need to talk to someone or to be guided in some sort of way, hire someone, either a coach, a therapist. You can also book a counseling session with me so I can help you and guide you through that transition. This is what I do with my clients. This is what I love to do, helping people getting through huge transitions, because you need to be aware that at some point in your life, everything is going to crumble. Everything that you thought was true, everything that you took for granted, you are going to not be interested in that anymore. Every person, I think, is going to go through this process at some point or another. So in between the old and the new, you are in this limbo state where the tree hasn't grown yet and you're still a little seed and you're trying to figure out what are the best conditions for me to grow and what am I going to transform into. And so this is where the help comes in, where other human beings are here to help you. So do not hesitate, as I always say, to go and ask for help. It is your birthright, because I can assure you that what you are feeling right now, thousands and millions of people are feeling the exact same way. We don't have the same stories. but we share the same feelings. So that's why I'm telling you, you are never alone. If you feel like you need to get your whole life together in every single area, your relationships, your finances, your career, your health, if you want to make a life plan for the next 6 months of your life and take the correct action towards those goals and see movement and do things, I recommend you download my free guide. It's called Get Your Life Together. It's in the description. It's free. I made it so you can have this whole 6-month life plan, and inside there's also a weekly planner that I use personally every single week. I have personally gone through this process inside this guide several times when I felt like I needed to get my life together to have more clarity on where I was going, on the direction that I needed to go. So if you feel called to do that, to really sit down, journal, build your life plan and take action, then download that free guide. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you took something away from it. Let me know in the comments. Let me know also, how are you dealing with this alone period? What is your way to process your feelings and to focus on yourself? What have you been doing? What have you been working on in your alone phase? Let me know. Let's have a conversation in the comments. Have a lovely day, and I'll see you in the next video.